Hi OPEF, my name is Michael Krill, and the VR for everyone has been absolutely outstanding. Every week we have the game club come in and gamers use it. They are able to set it up themselves, put on the helmet, and able to see through, and they're able to do a ton of stuff with it.
Hey guys, I'm Damian Ellinger, and ever since we got the VR, it has been a fantastic experience for OCON.
So I'm Alex from Seafelt, part of the game club here at OHS, and VR is effectively you become the play, and it's more or less than a first-person game. You actively move the character.
And I'm really glad that I get the opportunity to use this feature because I certainly don't have it, and a lot of people don't have this feature available to them.
My name is Shayna Aguilera, and thanks to VR technology, we now have this new amazing tool to work on social skills, problem solving, and trying new experiences.
Thank you, OPEF!
I'm Aaron Hebner. I teach at Oconomowoc High School. So the grant that OPEF provided was to help create a augmented reality sandbox. So this first item right here is a Windows Connect, and what this does is allows the motion of changing the sand to be communicated and reflected into the computer interface. And right here, this is just a regular low-throw projector, and what it does is it projects the actual topographical image onto the sand. So here's a project from a student from a couple of years ago, and they really like Game of Thrones. So now they've got a 2D paper that they can use to actually move in the sandbox and produce a 3D topographical image. Thank you, OPEF, for the generous donation.
Hi, my name is Brian Fonferic, and I'm here at Silver Lake Intermediate School in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, and we are using the VR goggles. We are doing a project on nonfiction texts, and instead of doing the research with books, we are doing the research with virtual reality. If you ask any one of them, they will say that they are excited to come to school every day to use these goggles.
And it really makes it more fun to research stuff because you also have to dig deeper and you're not just seeing a text set.
Right now I'm looking at a video on great white sharks.
I just really like being able to, instead of looking at a bunch of words on a computer and imagining everything you're reading yourself, you can actually just look around and learn about it that way.
Once you have it on your phone, you have to slide it in.
Christian, what are you looking at right now?
Right now I'm looking at a shark.
Thank you, OPEF!
My name is Wendy Harrop, and I am the STEM integrator here at Summit. And this year we were fortunate to receive a grant from OPEF for developing a STEM and storytelling program, specifically aimed at engaging our girls. So the Goldilocks kits are designed for problem solving and using the engineering design process.
We spin this, the wheelie swings will spin around.
The Piper kits have been really fun. The kids use a blueprint and follow the instructions in the blueprint to actually build a mini laptop. One of my favorite moments was when one of the students in the STEM club was working on the Piper kit. I walked over and I said, "Wow, look at you." And she goes, "I know, look at me, I'm building a computer."
Thank you, OPEF!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Mankins, and I'm a STEM teacher and librarian here at Park Lawn Elementary. And Bethany Strauss and I put in a grant in order for us to get some robots and some engineering equipment that we could use with kids here at Park Lawn because we saw that there was a need.
I'm Bethany Strauss. I teach elementary gifted and talented, and when we were writing this grant from my standpoint, it was to meet the leadership need of some of our gifted and talented students.
I'm controlling as Sphero. It gives you challenges to beat.
I like Dash because we can code him. We're using Andy and .22, and Andy, he does all this stuff. He makes sounds and he moves down the whole entire carpet.
I love it when you hold me.
The whole idea is that kids, when they're coding, they're realizing that computers aren't smart until they're the ones who tell them what to do.
Thank you, OPEF!
I'm Mel Olson. I'm Casey Jensen. We're learning strategists at Summit, and along with the other learning strategists and the occupational therapists, we were able to make the Summit Sensory Tools cart.
So then we were thinking well, how can we bring all of those tools and those things that kids would need to the classroom? And that's where we came up with a cart. Teachers then can come and check out a tool. They just fill out a form, and then there's a checkout form where we can then later follow up
So some of the examples of things that the kids use is we have a carpet spot that some students might use for their sit spot in the classrooms. We also have some students that might have some reading with having a weighted lap pad. Other students might sit and read using their desks as having a bouncy band between the seats of their chairs.
These are two of my favorite, and I really like this because it works well with those tall tables, and kids can just kind of stand on these, and it really helps them with balance and fidgeting. And then this is called a how to hug chair, and this is really nice because it literally does kind of like hug the student, and they can kind of just rock while they're sitting at a mini lesson or reading.
Thank you, OPEF. We really appreciate it.